have been. I mean, I think there are a lot of talented people in the culinary scene in Iowa City, and it seems to be kind of, ramping up. That kind of, obsession with culinary expertise and variety and so forth. Every year it seems to kind of implement itself more and more here in Iowa City.
It starts out just like a regular old-fashioned with your sugar cube. I started out as a bartender and assorted bitters. The time we put that all gets stirred together. They watch it and drink. Go over it with an orange, squeezing the oil out onto the top, and flame it. Then you've got a citrus and smoke with sweet underneath, and the smokiness from the scotch will wear off in about 5 or 6 minutes. You've pretty much got a sweet old-fashioned.
Yeah, this is my third or fourth year I've judged every year. The first year they didn't really know what to expect, but the demand was certainly there. I think they were turning people away, so we tried to grow it a little bit. I think it's huge because these people aren't seen. I mean, the guys that they're actors, and that's kind of how they like it. That's the restaurant culture. Those people like to be in the back doing the dirty work, so to speak, and but they deserve all the credit because they're the ones that are making everything happen. And it's good to kind of come interact with them because it gives them more of a connection to the food, to the restaurant, and the chefs are able to tell their story about how they created each dish, and I think it's going to help every restaurant that participated tonight to continue to grow their business and spread the web even further throughout the community.
It was nice to hear about what went into the dish, why everything was on the plate. I guess one of the vegetables in the salad had actually just been picked yesterday. It was interesting to know that everything was either grown or raised locally.
We sat down and we especially with the pastries, I was involved in that discussion. We each picked our top 2 favorites and then sort of had a mini debate about which one was the best. And of course, some of those things were involved. What's the story behind the dish? What were the different ingredients? Was it health conscious? Was there some local products involved? And it's kind of a good discussion. But there's some professional culinary people here, so us amateurs like myself sort of take a back seat in that discussion. And there was probably 3 or 4 in each category that were worthy of being winners, and it was a tough decision. I really liked the Lynn Street. They had a pork loin that was cooked perfectly, and it had a nice polenta underneath it. And of course, the pork was locally grown. In Iowa, there's really no excuse not to have a local pork. I thought that was really good. I thought the pho, the Vietnamese, which is really nationally becoming a big trend. It's a great food. It's real light. The beef is in there, and there's a lot of great vegetables. I thought that was a great dish as well. But it's great. I was born and raised in Iowa City, and obviously being involved with a couple restaurants in town, Shorts and Stella, and I feel like we're blessed to have this sort of culinary presence here in town, especially for a smaller town. I think it's unrivaled, especially in the Midwest. So it's great, and a lot of good food on display tonight. The demand is certainly there because people want to come eat good food and drink good beverages.